I'm about to be sticky boo ass. My mama.
Why you so
Okay, come on,
angry?
y'all.
I call you back.
We got 2 left
I'm
months.
gonna be stinky boo ass for real.
Live. 3, 2. Action.
Welcome to Next Level 2.0 Auto Club Podcast. Back at it again. We have, my main co-host, you know what I'm saying?
TBC, Dick by Choice.
Also my pro. You got my founder to the back. You got my co-founder to my left.
So,
You got my new and incoming member.
Miss Innocent, better known as AKA
Cause she
Booty
ain't,
Baby.
cause she ain't innocent. And then you got my special guest.
Chris. I'm trying to
All right now.
Okay. So we're gonna get into it. We have been touching car club things or like auto things. So I thought out today we're gonna touch a little bit about cars, but on a business sense. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna educate you a little bit on that. People throw in their 2 cents too on how they do it. But one of the things that people gotta realize is this: if you're gonna get a new car from the car lot, and they tell you that okay, the more you put down, the more you basically you have a chance of getting a car. SBS. Get your credit score right. If your credit score is right, you can go to a dealership. You got a 650, 700. You go to a dealership and literally have your ID and the money and get your car. I know for a fact. They don't check jobs. They don't do all that. As long as your credit score is good. Okay? And I also remember this. In the first 45 days you get a car, they're gonna put your payment out for 45 days. What you do is before the 45 days hit, you go ahead and start paying the note on the car. It will automatically knock down your interest and knock down how much you owe on the car because 45 days is good enough interest, which is going towards the total of the car. So if you start paying on that note for 45 hit, it would actually lower your payment. So when they say more down, don't do it that way. Put as little down as you can. Then, after you get approved, come back to pay on the principal, and that knocks down the note more if you do it like that. Also, if they're telling you your note is due on the 3rd of the month, don't wait till the 3rd of the month. Pay a week before. Because most car notes are issued by day. So when you wait to pay it to that signed date, the interest is steady building up, so you end up paying more. So one way to cut down your car note and also cut down how much you pay for a car is to go ahead and start paying and pay it like a week before the actual due date. And then after you pay that, come back and pay on the principal every month. It could be $50, it could be $100. It got to be a lot, and you'll see a big difference as far as your car goes. Those are the inside, some automobile stuff we got to start touching it. Anybody got any advice, or we're moving on? All right, let's
You
keep
can always say God is your damn favor. Yeah, you better try, because it worked. It worked for me
So,
and my sister. God
what-
is our damn favor. And we sat there.
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
You gonna go by faith? You can go by faith.
I mean, but y'all say it worked.
I want this car.
It worked for me.
Woo!
I mean, I'm just saying. And how much you gotta say, God's my damn baby. And I sat there. And guess what? I drove out with it. With my Camaro.
With the faith in, I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. I didn't put no money down.
See what I'm saying?
But since you went there,
I did go there.
but y'all not built like, look how y'all built. You did that nothing to do with it? You did that nothing to do with it? Did you have a male salesman?
No, I didn't.
So, was the guy at the end, what he gifted you with, or what,
No, the guy was very nice. He was very humble. He was a God-fearing man.
So at no point did he hit on you.
No, he did not.
Never, ever.
No, he did not.
What about
and
you?
I sent him more than one person, and he was very nice.
Oh,
Such a
so
gentleman at all
because
times.
you had revenue coming in, but did he hit on you?
Yeah.
I mean, you said it was confident. You said it like, well, maybe he did.
Yeah,
just
what
like-
is meant for me is
He
meant
asked
for
me
me.
how much I have. I said, I told him, God's my damn payment. I sat there, I sat back. I had number time.
I didn't tell him
Oh.
I did, and I sat there, and I drove out with zero down.
that.
So you walked in, you walked in with the shirt cut a little bit low, and it was like, I ain't got no damn
No,
paper.
actually, when I went, I took my grandmother to get her vehicle.
Oh, so you
And
used the granny?
No, I didn't use my granny. My granny was needing a car. I took her to get a car. It was all about her. But like I said, while you sitting there, because the process takes so long purchasing a car, you have nothing to do but to walk around and look at a car. And so that's what I was doing. I was like, let
So-
my grandmother do her thing.
So really to get granny, and really was he hit on you to try and got you the car, you just to pick it up, and then you end up, okay, so you know
No,
what?
he didn't hit on me once again.
Technically, yeah, she did get her car zero down
Yeah, I
with,
did.
with no job.
But what? I'm sorry.
No, we had just lost Chuck.
Wait, wait.
We
Excuse
just
me,
lost
ma'am.
Chuck. We were doing private notice. No, we were doing private
I might not have started the job.
No.
but I had
It's not like that.
paperwork.
We had just lost, me and her used to do private duty. We just lost our patient.
But I had another job.
Yeah.
We had a service pay. We got a good service pay. That's one only thing I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I had another job. I signed paperwork. I'm
You
still
just
on
signed
that
paperwork?
job. What? I had already signed paperwork. I've been there 8 years now. We still kicking.
Okay, so moving on.
What are you doing?
What? Walk by faith.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So somebody, we go this. That's what we're gonna touch on. Everybody has different opinions. You know what I'm saying? Even on this panel, we have different opinions about it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna speak freely. We're gonna be respectful. We're gonna speak freely. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, the gay pride. It's something I want to touch on. Everywhere you go now, you see. Like I went down there to the movie theater off Lamar, and it has a gay pride flag in the back. Yeah, yeah. If you go to the AT&T center downtown, it has the flag in there. What purse you got to get the whole rainbow on it?
My coach purse.
Coach came out with a rainbow purse, so with the shoes to match and everything else, the whole ensemble.
Yeah.
They have a whole parade now for gay pride, So I'm gonna come back and weigh in, but I'm gonna let think about the choice, my girl.
Behind.
No, I'm gonna let you direct it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So we're gonna think about choice, kind of lead the discussion, and go ahead.
So, what I'm going to do is let my cousin. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna let my cousin Christian
Okay, so go ahead. I'll let you talk 6 and 9 because you're on camera. Just talk.
touch on that base. Can you touch on that base?
Go with that.
Can you touch on that base, please?
What for the gay pride? Or just the LGBT?
Yeah,
Period.
please.
Okay, well, we're gonna start off this. My legal name is Sherry. I'm transgender because I'm transitioning from female to male. So I go by Christian.
No shit. Nigga, I'm thinking Tupac up in this bitch. It's a whole female up in this.
God. Some producer's favorite expression.
Man, got me, cause I've been thinking he was a G ever since he walked in the door.
I am a G.
I am.
a
Ah, damn it.
That's who I am.
Ah,
This thing
damn.
right here, right there. I'm a Christian. Look at it.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I may have been a female gender, but that wasn't my choice.
Wow.
You know what
Wow,
I'm
they
saying? I
getting
can't burden
really
myself,
good with this shit, man.
You know.
Like,
But
wow.
when it comes to the gay community, I mean, I feel like they have all rights just like with a heterosexual person. You know,
I'm fucking mind blown, bro.
That
I'm
was
mind
my
blown,
special
bro.
guest. I don't know why I might bring
For the
it up.
simple fact, like this dude look like a dude. Like
I am a
I can't. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. But I'm just saying,
I
like,
understand.
God damn, I don't see no parts of a female nowhere.
Right.
I'm talking about, like, damn. Like,
That's the whole.
Go
That's
through
So-
everything.
the
so
whole.
I mean, let me just ask you this
Come on,
question.
ask questions. Come on.
Have you ever looked like a girl?
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 sons. I had 3 children.
Yeah.
Okay. You had 3 children.
I have
Yes.
3 children.
You had 3 children.
Yes. Hey.
I
Yes.
Oh,
I
Facts.
birthed 3
Facts.
children.
wow.
My oldest son is 35. He's about to turn 35. My youngest son is about to turn, he's 31. And my daughter passed away when she was 4 months old. I stayed with their father 8 years. But I always knew I liked female from the time I was 7. You know what I'm saying? It's, a lot of people feel like you can't be born gay, but you're wrong. Because let me explain something to you. When a woman is pregnant, if she's carrying a female and have too much testosterone, 9 times out of 10 that female gonna be a tomboy. She's carrying a male with too much estrogen, 9 times out of 10 he might be a little fruit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I'm being honest because I'm going to school to get my master's degree
Yes.
in counseling and clinical mental health.
Okay.
So this is how I come about these things. And I'm doing that to learn myself as well.
So how did the children take it, the transformation?
Well, I've always wanted kids and I knew a female couldn't give them to me.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? I was raised to be feminine, but I didn't feel feminine. I was raised to be feminine. So being that of that era, I wanted something of my own, which was my children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's something that's gonna belong to me forever.
Right.
And a woman couldn't do that. So I chose who I wanted my kids to have.
So
It wasn't no random man, oh, I'm gonna go out and have sex and that. No. He was chosen.
so you've been with male and female,
Yes.
and you choose to be with the woman.
Yes, of
So
course.
coming from a woman, do you know how to please women?
Of course I do. I've been with mine 17 years. Ain't doing no well.
That's what I'm saying. Being that you were a woman.
It's what you feel up here mentally in the heart. You know what I'm saying? You really don't even have to lay down with nobody to feel emotion sexually.
Yeah.
You don't have to touch them physically.
So you don't what about the kids? What kind of do they have? Is it like counseling or something they go
no,
through?
my sons are straight. They wish you would. My oldest son called me TJ.
So did they? I'm saying, so they knew
No,
you
they
as
didn't
a
know and
mom and as TJ.
No, I live feminine for my children.
Okay. So you
I
raised
live
them up as a woman.
I live a feminine life for my sons, so they can know the nourishment of a woman
Okay.
and the feeling of a woman. Know what a woman's supposed to feel like and be like,
Right.
and carry herself like. Even though at times I might have had awkward feelings, but these are my children. I sacrificed that for them.
So have you explained to them?
Of course, they know. They didn't know since they were 7 and 11.
I mean, that's good. I'm not.
Since they, no,
I'm just asking questions.
No, I come on. I'm free. You know what I'm saying? I'm free with it.
Yeah.
I have
Because the world want to
Yeah.
know when you come out
Yeah.
like when you do shit like
Yeah.
this. It's not that people are what's the word I'm looking for? Are bashing you.
No,
Motherfuckers
I
want to
know.
know.
I mean, you do
Just
have
want to know.
some-
Like
you
I
do
want to know
have
what type
some,
of how do you that lifestyle
You
like.
do have some that's biased, and then you do have some that are really interested in knowing. That's why I'm free to and open to
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah, it's
Because
not like a bash.
I'm gonna be who I am, and for those who are afraid to be who they want to be, Well, I can be that example. You can be who you want to be, truly inside.
So-
But there are some sacrifices. Like my family, like my sisters, it takes them a little bit to
Get
adapt.
used to it.
You know what I'm saying? Because they so used to share.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm not asking no
For
one
me
to
sometimes too.
accept it.
yeah,
I'm just asking to be respected.
got it.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't force it on no one. I just want to be respected just like you.
So what do you think about the Bible?
Well, let me tell you what I saw in my life. I said, well, I was born and raised in church, just like anyone else. And the elder needs to tell me, well, you know, God mapped your life out for you already. God knows what you're going to do before you do it. Well, then God must know what I'm going to do to you.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm
It
gonna
ain't
say
nothing
this
new
also.
under the sun, so, you know, it's been going on.
Because I've read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation in 3 months.
Wow.
Read it, marked it, and everything. You know, God destroyed Satan.
Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this too, not to be rude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this also. My principle is, and because I have a daughter that's like
Mm-hmm.
now, do I necessarily agree with
But
it?
how old is she?
She is 24 now.
She's 20-something, okay.
Right. So, my thing is now, me personally, I don't agree with it, but I'm not saying that
You're not gonna
bash
stop
or
being
yo,
her
I
father
said you're
because
wrong or
she
nothing
made a
like
wrong
that.
decision.
Because to me it goes back to what I'm mentioning about like the pride flag, the pride
Yeah.
parade. My problem is this: is that when other things happen, when we have racism, when you have mistreatment that's across the board,
Yeah.
and it's some of the things that they're not promoting as hard. It's not a parade for us. It's not a strong
Push.
push for it. That's where my problem comes in. It's that if you're going to do that, then have a sign up that says stop gun violence.
Yeah. You'll
Have
be that strong for
be that
each
strong,
cause.
you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I think, in this one, what I have experienced in just talking, it kind of feels like sometimes that they push something that everyone else is going to like to cover up other things. Like, let's push this and
And get them
focus
on our
this.
side.
Get them on,
And that'll get them off of this there.
I
right.
think that's no one's really pushing it.
Yeah.
No one's really speaking out.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. We get corporations.
So, what do you
that
think of-
will, so you got corporations that.
So what do you think of Bruce Jenner?
Well, I think I just believe in free will. You know, we're going free as people. So live free.
I mean, this is really interesting to me. I've never had an interview with a person like such as yourself. I have millions of questions, but I'm not going to sit here and ask them all to
you
you.
can ask. That's the thing. That's all about being knowledgeable of the next transgender that you may come.
So tell me this.
Yes.
So you have female emotions and male feelings.
Yes. Because I haven't had my ovaries.
Okay.
So
So,
I still produce estrogen
okay.
but I take
So are you-
testosterone injection.
Are you getting the penis too?
That is something I had top surgery already.
Mhm.
Now when you go to talk about having bottom surgery, that's expensive. You know, you gotta get layers on your skin. That's 4 surgeries you have to
Oh,
have.
wow.
So I said, well, you know what? You know, my wife don't have no complaints. You just get the best of both worlds.
Why are you looking?
Right. I have a question.
I'm just saying.
I have a question for the ladies on the panel too. Because
Okay.
we want you guys to
Hey,
improve this
man.
conversation also. I have ladies on the panel. If you have relations with a woman, even if it's one time, does that make you bisexual?
Nah.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
never had relations.
There ain't no such thing as
To
experiment.
me, I don't think it makes you bisexual because I
It makes you
think
trisexual.
Some
it-
people
it is-
experiment.
Trisexual and bisexual is the same thing.
That was the oop to the next question.
But because listen, the reason I say yes is because you got to attack stuff when it's small. If you don't attack it when it's small, it grows to become a tree. So if you're having feelings like this and you don't address it, it's going to blossom into something. So, and the only reason you'd want to address it,
So if a man,
I'm gonna go there.
Okay,
So
okay.
does that make Tank gay?
what do you do?
because he had
Tank said.
it's like he getting his house.
No.
Please.
Tank, no. Tank said. Tank had an interview, and Tank said, just cause you suck dick one time, don't make you gay.
I be down. If you suck dick anytime, you gay. That's it. I mean, come on. What was it?
Or a bike
Ain't that it?
I don't know.
Ain't that the truth? Okay, tell me this. Okay, this is what answer that question. So, if you been a female, if you eat coochie one time, that don't make you gay. Huh?
I have not been curious to you know.
If you ain't taste the Twizzler, Twizzler kid. Hey, but if you get curious, killed the cat.
I mean, the thing
Those the type of curious.
You know how you have
Yeah,
some
curiosity, curious, all of
You
them.
have some
It's
people
cute
that
in there.
are
It's a
curious
cute.
and want to know what it is like.
So,
and then you
if
have
that-
some people that experiment, and then you know they'll make that decision. This is
Experiment.
right. I
You
want
not no
to take
scientist.
you-
So,
I never.
So,
let me
You
clear that up.
experiment in the lab.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. What you do in the lab?
So, if that
You do what you do
So,
what you do in the lab.
if it happens twice,
No.
so if it happens twice,
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
so if it was twice, you bisexual, right?
No experiment.
No, you said no.
So, stop the experiment.
You like it.
Wow.
You like it.
So-
You like it.
I said, hold on. I said, if it's twice, does that make you bisexual?
Twice? If you do it again, you gay.
You said, no.
You like it. If you do it again, you liking it the first time. You flat gay then.
I'm just sitting there.
So-
Cole said, no, it doesn't.
I just said no.
Oh no.
Oh.
He like to experiment.
Why did you say no? It doesn't.
I just said.
Why you say no? It doesn't?
Why you say
That's what you say. You gotta taste the Kool-Aid to make sure it's sweet, huh? You gotta taste the Kool-Aid to make sure it's sweet.
But happened twice.
That's just like you gay.
If somebody go down and do sexual favors, you don't know who's blindfolded and you find out.
First of
I
all,
will faces and jobs.
First of all, ain't no man, ain't no man should be getting head blindfolded.
No.
First rule, never get head blindfolded.
In the pipe.
I
in the
never-
pipe, You can't be tied up.
Nope.
Off a
What's that?
cliff.
You
Off the cliff.
What's that in the paint? In the paint. She said in the paint.
You might be feeling good and you can't say you feeling
She
good.
said in the
What you won't
paint.
do.
No.
You can't say
Wanna
what
make it
you
up
won't
about
do
this
when
bitch.
you feeling good.
I know as a man.
I'ma tie you up. You be like, come out.
Okay,
You feeling
so
good.
if your woman tie you up and say she finna do your thing, she put the blindfold on, then she tie you up and go out the door and Twan come in that bitch.
I mean, you my ass.
You handcuffed to the bed and sit around. I don't play like that. I don't even play like that.
I know. Hey, I'm not getting tired.
Twan come in that bitch like, hello. Got a big ass dildo in there. Hey, Mr. Fireman.
What y'all about? Black on black. Black on black. Whoa. We not gonna just over jump there.
What you
We
say?
already did. You heard.
Some men get have, just as good as a woman. They got them big super.
Oh no, we don't need one. And that is the end of the show.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Let me go, man.
You got transgender.
Sit down, sit down,
Okay.
sit down. Come
You
on,
got
sit down.
men.
Oh yeah, you got the
You got men transitioning to women.
Women, and
So
you're
how do you
what the
know?
fuck is
Well, you know, because
Okay.
certain rules.
No.
It's
But
certain
One
rules.
question. One question. One question.
I understand you
One
say
question.
certain-
So when you do that, are you saying that what God created, what God wasn't good at what He was doing? Like God made a mistake or
Well,
something?
I'm not gonna question what
No,
God.
no.
Because I believe
what
whoever He created us as is who we should be. So if we try to be anything opposite than what we created as, it's like you saying God ain't do right. He ain't do good
Well,
enough.
I'm not gonna fight
That
that.
go back to
When
You
he
can't let
told
your
us
emotions.
to go up right
You
there.
can't let your emotions and feelings.
Hold on.
I'm gonna say this, God died on the cross for everybody's sins. He already knew the mistakes that everybody was gonna make before we even made them.
Yeah.
So therefore, God is
He forgiving God.
God is a forgiving God.
He already knew that it was gonna happen, so He don't forgive me anymore. Oh, Lord have mercy.
They don't want me to get started.
I hear you.
They don't want me to get up.
Well, we going to hell with gasoline draws, though.
There's no sin greater than us.
Man. Hey, but we can't. No one can put anyone in hell or heaven.
Right.
But
There's
it's
no
just.
sin greater, just like community.
I know he heard that before from the church.
Everybody say it's a sin, but also the Bible tells you that you're not supposed to judge.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to judge.
I look at it like I'm born to die and I live in between.
Sexuality
That's the part the white man wrote in
I'm
there.
not going to judge. My thing is, like you said,
There's no way you can live without judging. Every time you look somewhere, you judge.
That's the problem. That's what's wrong with the world
as a
today.
human being,
Because
though,
people are
and-
always judging. When you need
But
to
God
just
gave you
stay in your
eyes.
own yeah, He did.
Every time
He
you lay
gave
your
me
eyes on
eyes,
something,
but He
I don't even like
also-
boxing.
But you know what? Let me ask you a question.
I like
you
to
go
fight.
there.
I like
you
to
go there and
zero
say that's
fight.
not judge, right?
I see, okay.
When people say that, it says thou shalt not kill, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, does it say that shall not kill humans, that shall not kill animals? It says that shall not kill.
Period.
Period.
But
Okay.
right.
So
You can kill how many roaches you can step on.
exactly.
But wait a minute. But I understand that you said that, but in the Bible,
Yeah.
God did take some fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how many fish did he
He
have?
did
it.
How many fish did he have?
But he
He
did.
had 2 fish and 3 loaves of bread.
You already
5
know
fish
what
and 3
it
loaves.
is.
Okay.
How many fish
He had a 2-piece fish and a biscuit.
He fed 5,000.
Okay.
But that
Okay.
was
And still had
before-
some left.
That's before the chicken mince was wrong.
But honey,
I know what's up.
But half of them got chicken nuggets though. They didn't eat all that food.
they got fish nuggets. They got fish nuggets.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
was special.
I'm
It was
just saying,
special.
if you want to look
I'm
at
just
it,
saying.
I'm saying, if you want
Nah,
to look at it,
what's that? A Long John
you
Silver?
can't say, all I'm saying is,
Everybody had crumbs
When
that
it
day.
comes to-
They fed everybody with crumbs, and it was enough to take up 2 boat baskets. What, 5 baskets?
when it
At
comes,
the end of the day,
when it
for me,
comes to biblical stuff though, you can't always take it so literally. That's
Yeah.
the whole point I'm trying to make is that you have to kind of like, and so we said that shall not judge. Realistically, man, judging is judging. I don't, and some people look at the human being. You can look at a dog and say, oh, man, that's mud. It might not be a mud. You still judge. You still judge.
right, we judge all
So
kinds
to
of
what
things.
extent? We don't know to what extent.
Just think about it. You know,
I believe when it become harmful or hurtful.
Right, we judge
Yeah.
all kind of things. The way you raise your kids, people gonna judge,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
We're gonna judge no matter
Yeah.
what.
And we don't
But
even be
at
trying to at the time,
and
it
you
just
don't
happens.
even try to because everybody has something to say.
Right.
I mean, like the saying
Yeah,
goes,
damn
it's
sure
like
do.
an asshole. Everybody has them, so everybody's gonna have something to say.
Same way you judge my head, the way you
I don't
did it,
know,
like,
there's some people
I
born with
did
no
it
booty
too.
hole.
Yeah,
I-
because at the last time right there, yeah, it was a lady born without one, so yeah, you're right.
I seen that on, what was that, Ripley's Believe It or Not? Little boy didn't have no booty hole. He didn't have, so everybody ain't got an asshole, that's not true.
But you know what?
Where'd that come from?
How did you say all of that?
At the end of the
Where'd that come
day, I feel this world would be so much better if, you know, something that you're not for sure about,
That people wasn't
be
so,
open to learn about.
yeah.
And
Acknowledge.
if people,
So if people weren't so
exactly.
closed-minded,
If you
it'd be a
become-
better place.
exactly,
Okay.
Exactly.
Say,
And
don't
stop
be
being so
closed-minded.
fearful
Don't use the word open what we talking about. Can't just say open, you know.
But the word knowledgeable was
Oh,
just
it's
said.
open.
But see,
So if a person
I don't think
is
anything about
knowledgeable
homosexuality
something,
probably wouldn't have got a bad rep if it wouldn't have been, if so many people weren't hurt in the process. You see, when you were young, it's people try to do things to you that you can't, you don't know about because you're young and you haven't matured enough to know what the fuck's going on. And a lot of that is what gave homosexuality a bad rap because of things that people grew up experiencing. You know,
Right.
it was being snuck around and sneaking to do this and doing shit that wasn't supposed to be done. You know,
Right.
fucking with little kids and shit like that. So that's what gave it a bad rap.
Right.
Now, people that honestly grow up and mature, or they grew up like this, feeling this way all their life, and they want to make an honest opinion about living this way, then those people big us. You know, they're not out here trying to force nobody to do
Yeah,
nothing. And
that's
nothing.
the way
Those
I-
are the people that you respect. But
I
these
wasn't
the
raised
other
around
ones,
gay people.
the sick
At
motherfuckers
all.
and shit, those are the ones that you have a problem with.
Right.
You know, and so that what gives everybody. That's why it seems like everybody hates gay people, but it's not that. You know, it's that everybody hates the shit that comes along, the bullshit that comes along with being gay. You know,
And I get that, and I understand that. I guess for me, like I said, I don't care what your sexuality is. You have to be open to getting to know people.
yeah, for who they
you
are,
know, who
personally.
they are. To be honest, I have been. I don't know if you want to call it the gay club, but I don't want to offend nobody
Yeah.
because you know some people.
Like, I don't-
I know you don't, but somebody
So
may
is-
be
so is
watching
gay
it
an
and may
offensive
get
word?
offended.
No, not not to me.
Cause I'm like, what do
Because
we?
for me, gay just means happy.
Yeah, like what would you call it? What other word would you call it?
But I've been to
Been to
that
gay
club.
clubs.
Have you been to the gay club?
I got gay family
I
members.
have had
Gay
the
clubs
best
turned up.
time in my
Yeah.
life. When I tell you, I'd rather go to a gay club than a straight club.
And most women would say that.
When I tell you, I have the best time, the
That's
best.
because everybody.
That's because a woman can hang with a gay man and it's cool. A real man hanging with a gay man, he's gonna be looked at as gay.
Now let me tell you, when you go into a gay club, there's no judgment.
That's just people.
Everybody is in there having a
secure with
good
yourself,
time.
It don't matter.
They don't care about none of that.
You're really not gonna worry about what a person has to say because everyone's gonna have an opinion.
Yeah,
Whether
regardless.
you're doing good, they're gonna have an opinion. Whether you're doing bad, whether you're doing good, you think you're too much. If you're doing bad, nigga, you ain't doing enough. So, really, if you're secure with yourself, then say what that person gotta say. And you entitled. Yeah, I'm gonna let you have that opinion,
Right.
but it's not gonna dictate my outcome.
Great, wonderful.
When
wonderful.
I say I go to drag shows, let me tell you, the drag shows is baby where it's at.
Wow.
Look,
So,
when
but you
I
don't-
tell you I have a
And
good
her family?
time, when I have a good time,
Well, you know what? But there's
When
a
I
difference
tell
too. But
And her
that,
family.
but
Yeah, and her family. Man,
Yeah,
it goes down.
you have so much fun. And so,
Yeah.
like I said,
That's
for
it.
some people that is
It's all up
watching,
here.
that is closed-minded, go and experience it for yourself.
Yeah.
now look
It's
here.
so much love.
But let me ask
So
you a
much
question.
love.
It's honest
Uh-huh.
truth. There is a difference. I'm touching two things you see. first go back to when you said it's gay or offensive word. Well, in my personal experience and just the people that I hang with, whatever, if you call somebody a straight man gay in an offensive manner, it's one thing. But also, like I tell people, there's a difference between a gay and a fag. And people like, what's the difference? And for me, if you gay, you're gay, and you're still a man about yourself. When you a fag, you one of them. Listen. No, I'm speaking. Listen.
Let him talk. Go ahead.
The difference to me is when you a fag is when you
Demonstrate.
don't know. The difference is that it's how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's how you carry yourself. And I say that because I have a relative. You know what I'm saying?
So he's flamboyant.
And no, thing about it is, he's not really necessarily flamboyant, but he'll tell you, I'm gay. I'm not a fag.
So what's the difference?
And to him, flamboyant is more on of a what?
The one that be loud and
You know what?
I don't
To be
understand.
honest, and I'm getting ready to say something. You know, once again, no telling who's watching. Like I said, I'm not trying to offend.
yeah, we're not trying to offend
But,
anyone. We're just
you know,
talking.
for me, I can't stand the loud.
Obnoxious ones.
Yeah.
Okay,
Obnoxious ones.
I got you. Got
can't.
all this
I
extra,
like
all that
those.
extra
I
shit.
That's what-
Yeah, okay.
And that's
I
more of the
hate it.
Yeah,
what my cousin told me.
I
That
think
we consider a
I love
fag.
when you're being.
That we consider a fag
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you acted more for a boy and you doing all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to be seen.
Yeah, seen,
And,
heard,
you know,
and
and
everything.
then some of them be trying to be ladies.
And be
A lady
ignorant.
is supposed to be seen, not
So
heard.
tell- what's the deal?
But I'm just saying.
If you want to be if you want to be a woman, I can understand you making the transition. If you want to be the man, then you're making the transition. But these guys, they got the whole fucking beard with the makeup and the fake. What's the deal with that? Do they want to be women or do they not want? I don't know. It's confusing to me. It's like if you're gay, then you be gay. I thought when you were gay, you want to be like a woman or you want to be like a man. Now they got beard. They want to be both of them. Well, just be that.
I just want you to be you. And like I said, I've met so many people from different walks of life. You know, some that have transitioned to, you know, like Chris said, of being a man. I done met men that have transitioned to being women. You know, I don't have a problem with them. I love that they just be them.
Yeah.
And they're the most humble. They're the most educated people that you can meet.
Well, you gotta be. I mean, you have the best of both worlds. You know, like you know it from both perspectives.
I just be like, oh my God. So Chris,
What about the ones that's locked up?
What about them?
What about the ones that's locked up?
They forcefully gay.
Exactly.
They ain't had no choice.
How can
They
you
got
be
in the
forced-
cell.
how can you
Bend
be
over was
forced
in there.
to be gay?
Well, because you're locked up, you're not welcome to women.
Yeah.
You're in there with nothing but guys that they.
And see, you gotta understand that comes with mental illness also. Some people can't take. Some people can't do something for a certain amount of time, or they start feeling like they got to do something. You know, a lot of people haven't experienced a lot of shit. Like me, I could go to jail and do 10-year sentence, but the average nigga can't go to jail and do a 10-year sentence.
Okay, even though you said you can go and do 10.
Mhm.
Okay, so if someone came to approach you and say, hey, I wanna,
They want to what? They want to what?
they wanna suck your private
He
part.
probably get his neck cut.
That's right.
Yeah, he probably get his throat cut.
Regardless of how
Everybody
horny-
don't play that
regardless
shit.
of how horny you might
Oh.
be feeling.
What the horny? I go check out. Look, it's some things you just don't do. Check it out.
I'm just asking.
I'd rather me satisfy myself before, if I can't get it from a woman and I'm heterosexual, before I stoop down to go do anything that I wouldn't do, I'll please myself. You know, I'm not gonna take down there, go sneak around with some some nigga suck my dick, and all these hoes out here giving away head for $2, $3, $10.
You can please.
$40 get you some head and some
You
pussy.
can please yourself on
$40 get you head and pussy. You think I'm gonna go?
But producer,
Huh?
real quick, she gotta pay.
Take that fish finger down.
Oh man.
Fish on your back.
You got a question? Okay, question.
So, Chris, so, you get out of the public, and, have you ever, I know you married, but have a woman ever came up to you trying to flirt with you? Like,
All
do
the
you
time.
let them know, oh,
All the
well,
time.
I am a dude, but, you know,
All the
Sis might
time.
say,
Big brother.
you know what?
Big
Cause,
brother.
you know, I know.
They be like, he
He
different.
Don't criminate yourself.
Don't answer that question.
Don't answer, bro. Don't answer, man.
Now that's the man side of you. No, protect the code.
Break.
since my trans-
We're going into a quick commercial, right?
Take a commercial break.
If a woman come on to me and listen, I will be honest with her. Like, I will be honest. Look, hey, I'm not what you want.
This ain't what you want.
So do you
This
think?
Hold on, listen. I'ma say.
That's what you're about, he's a cat in
I'm
the
not
hand.
what you want. She'll be like, why?
So Kim
And I'll
Pope.
be like, hey, because
Kim
I'm
Pope.
trans man.
So
Be
Kim
like, bro,
Pope.
you're not full male. No, but I can be.
You
They hoes ain't gonna give a damn. They all these other niggas they do have. She gonna just strap on one. We
Do you tell
good.
them instantly, or do you wait until after a
But
few
see, the
months?
thing about it
It's
is,
your past. It's not in
every-
prison.
no.
Because
You
you
gonna
probably-
wait
every woman,
Say, that's
every
man going right
woman
there.
that I've been with, like,
In the
you know what I'm
past.
saying?
Because he
I
is
didn't.
faithful.
It came to me.
Right, but you
They
told
ain't
them
gonna see, bro.
instantly? Did you tell them instantly, or did you
That I-
wait until you figured out if y'all was gonna vibe? Or
No, I told them right away.
Christian brought out them damn bills.
No,
No,
right away.
no.
Like, I'm
That's when the
telling
game came out. You know, he
Thing about
strung
it,
him
I'm
along
telling
to see about
you
2
right
months.
there.
Well, let me
Because
tell you,
I'd
I
rather
got some.
you hear from me than to go hear from somebody.
Somebody
I think they
else,
know
that's
me.
true.
Wow.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that would be that.
I'm gonna tell
That.
you up front if you be your choice. Now you have a choice whether you want to go with the flow or you don't. I'm not doing no tricking because I'm not gonna change.
Bro, I can see the female in you, but I can't see the female in you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like the way you move and stuff, I can tell. Like
Yeah.
now that you told me, I can be like, okay. If I would, if you wouldn't have said nothing, I'd have been like, he act like his mom.
Transition only for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just started transition in 2019.
Because you still, when you move,
I
it's,
just
you
had my
still
surgery
like.
last year, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
But,
something.
wow, that's just.
Got the pictures. Have the
I'm
before.
finna show. I'm finna show you. I'm finna hold
I'm
on.
amazed.
Sit up and everything.
I
Yeah,
am
I'm
amazed.
excited.
I'm finna
Hey,
show you.
cause she said,
Do we need to get a crab?
Yeah, you might need to get a
Come on.
this one.
Wow.
This is good topic of conversation.
But
huh?
So,
yeah, I
since
got
you,
something.
last
right
question.
Yes, sir.
Since you showing pictures,
Uh-huh.
you gonna show your pictures?
What the fuck?
What? Wait.
what the fuck?
Oh my God. Next level.
Wait a minute. Look, excuse me, let me get a next level.
Level 2.0. Man, I thought this was a talk club, so they always got some sex talk going on.
I wasn't ready.
We might well just turn this to a sex education show.
Yeah.
Got every episode
Good,
about
that's
it.
good going on here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna show it.
Oh,
So
man.
what?
Don't bring it.
We don't want to see it. Oh, you got a picture? Okay. You said about we gonna show it. No, we not. No, we not gonna show that. Said about we gonna show it. Okay, restroom break. We're going into a quick commercial,
Hey.
and we'll be back. Let me see.
Yeah, when y'all come back, we're gonna have a picture.
And she with a big babe.
I got you. Y'all check out "Welcome to My City," man. This is my new video by the jury. Y'all check it out on YouTube. That's my band.
Hey.
Oh, we didn't even follow up.
All right. We on break?
Yeah. go ahead.
Okay.
Thank y'all for having me. No, we in.
You bring your music, Chris. Bring your music.
Look, I lost a
Got
whole
your
nail back here.
Yeah.
But damn, I lost 2 nails. That's some shit.
Why you been sitting back
Yep,
there?
I lost 2
Oh,
damn
What,
nails.
what y'all two, y'all?
I ain't did nothing.
Right.
Yeah, y'all doing too much.
I ain't did nothing.
Let me get my nails.
Bro, what the fuck is going
Who
on?
tried?
Man, I'm doing some of everything.
Did I tell you? Wait a minute,
I'm
no.
not-
Kim
Oh,
but did I
I
tell
had
you
put
though?
some,
So, let me
Look,
tell
one
you.
thing, I
Videos
called
in
today.
here, but it looks like
The
that.
other people.
I like you.
Yeah, look.
I like you.
You happy with?
Look, we need you.
Oh,
We
man.
need you to come back next year.
Look.
Oh, here, I'm over here recruiting. Oh my goodness. Wow. Now, when you hear cheese, I guess when the camera come back on, we gonna ask what size blue cheese you had before you chop them out.
Okay.
You need another shot?
Yes.
Yes, I would've knocked it down.
Oh my God.
Who's your pocket?
Wow.
Okay, I done lost some nails now.
Oh,
You need some more ice?
Oh, you tripping.
Okay.
Now, I'm
This your
being
cup? Okay.
That,
You want a half a cup?
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long you need it?
Hey, living in America. So savage, full of renegades. We dope iron, let them slugs fly. Eat greedy, get the real estate. Survive the night, we exchange fire. Bodies drop, blood on my slate. United States, blood money. Rule the fever, try not to break. I'm in a prime state. In the time of day, I see the come and play. Who get the final say? When your chips are low, nip your soul. What's your neck move when your six were low? Who you gon' be? Better switch your role. I keep a bad bitch like Amber Rose. I'm bars none, I won't slow my roll. I'ma stay my ground, I'ma hold my own. I'ma taste the bag and never break a fold. Street nigga live by the code. 80s baby, big wheels and bows. Graduated from pushing dope. I cook them slow, I keep the brand low. Cause the bullets ain't got no name. End up in the outline, the white chalk till the rain wash it away. Living in America. Living in America. Living in America. Living in America.
We living in America, in the age of the misinformed. I bite my tongue and I pray for the young ones who never known life outside. Look at what we done, see the shit we seen. But you caught up in the meme, caught up in the dream with your head to the cloud or a bottle for a fiend. Following the feed, means of control till they make you bleed. Blue face, money ain't face I see. Truth tastes bitter when it grow like weed. Chemtrails rain down on your streets. They don't even try to make it look low key. Crack cocaine and smoke IV. Trapped in the blood of American dream. Living in the time of the last motif. Blessed in the skies when the sky gon' speak. Still acts proud when his God gon' speak. Kill a mockingbird and we all gon' eat. Follow the nation, rise of the east. Natural movement to follow the beat. Rhythm provided, inclining to speak. Dominant crust and we live in the street. Falling like domino, bullets go vominos. It's the return, I ain't got no receipt, nah.
Living in America. Living in America. Living in America. Living in America.
Time
bang, bang.
We in the last days and we daily fight for survival. Another generation cursed with the violence and vicious cycles. It's drama in the hood, seen shit that you couldn't imagine. The sounds and the sirens and crime scenes often graphic. And some officers corrupt and these snitches is causing havoc. We trapped in our environment, forced to live in this madness. Real niggas on my block, be humble and get your dome split. Everybody hard and they all on some Al Capone. And as our problems manifest and we headed straight for destruction. I experienced the betrayal, so my 9 is all that I trust. And every time I turn around, another murder on the news. The priests and politicians is advocating for a truth.
I need that action hustling, peeping over my shoulder, watching for the haters and ducking from the roller. But it's all a part of the game. It's all a part of the game. I don't know who to blame. It make a nigga wanna go insane. Shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Make me shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Shoot 'em up, bang, bang.
Let's have some real talk, a political conversation. Black and white America, living against the nation. My state needs a lethal injection, I really hate it. My frowns turn to smiles when niggas exonerate. We need another Martin King, cause peace we rarely embrace it. America of violence influence across the nation. Got parents killing kids and kids killing their parents. I keep my faith in God, cause the evil forever perish. We surrounded by these devils, straight wolves in sheep clothing. And terrorists strapped with bombs to explode while the people voting. Today's a different world, we live and die by the gun. Every night I pray to God that a future bright for my son.
These niggas fucking up the game, and these bitches is even worse. Yeah, I'm trying not to grab a thing and put somebody out in the hurt. We living in some hard times, but I'm still gon' get mine. I'm gon' get mine. Yeah, I need that action
Open your
There we
bag,
go.
please.
It's on. Bro, I didn't even turn the sound back on. My boy just called and said, man, y'all ain't got no sound.
You
God,
already
yeah.
know. Come on.
Alright, there we go. Come on. Alright, we got the cucumbers, we got the peaches, we got bananas.
So, I mean,
Lord have mercy.
your sexual seduction.
I'm sorry about that. We forgot to turn the sound back on, but we back.
Right here, right here.
We back now.
Right here.
You look at this peach.
Okay, look at the peach.
Go ahead.
Look at the peach. You know what I'm saying? Look at the peach. Now, let me see. This is the peach.
Okay.
Like
Put-
right here.
put the-
This is the
Put the
line.
whipped cream on the coochie line.
The line.
Okay.
Ooh, the
Oh,
line.
what was that? The pearl tongue at the top?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
yeah.
You see the line?
From the rooter to the
But
tooth.
how do you bite it?
Oh, you bite it hard or you bite it soft?
Bro, come on.
Don't matter, just don't bite. See, swallow. Don't matter, just don't bite.
It's coming
All right, come on.
Oh
sis.
Lord,
Come on, sis. We're not representing. Come on.
No.
I'm glad I'm gonna be there.
God
You
damn.
don't have to
A
eat it.
vegetarian.
You don't have to eat it. Come on,
Real
bro.
meat.
Come on, open your bag.
You gotta cook this.
What's that ring around the road?
Come on, have learned stuff tonight. I don't have no knife, bro.
Oh shit! Put it in his mouth.
What the fuck
Say, and it's best.
Say, you know we never know 2 rotates in the day.
Hey,
Damn,
next level 2.0.
damn, when you get a sweet peach.
Oh, my God.
Don't let go.
Don't let go.
What the hell? What y'all gonna do with the bananas? What's the bananas? say?
Banana. Come. Got the
You gotta
banana.
get to the middle.
Okay.
All the way up in it.
Mm.
What?
Y'all all the way up in it.
So,
God
and you go from the front all the way to the
You got the banana.
Gotta get to the center of the Tootsie Roll
That's
pop.
what they say.
Okay.
I'm like, you know,
Calm down.
Flip them over.
We still let her, let her do her demonstration. Hold up.
Come on, Bill it.
Come on for the team. Oh.
Oh.
No, I don't need that.
Oh, she said she don't need that. She don't need that. She's not
Oh, I know. I think I know what she finna do with that banana.
You want it on the chin, huh? You don't want it.
What did you say? You want it?
Oh Lord, finna get nigga monkeypox.
Boy, lean in a little.
Curious George up in this motherfucker.
Okay.
Round one.
Yeah, all right.
You take the. Is that the pretend penis? That's the penis supposedly.
Yeah.
Okay. And you hold it like that, or you?
I have this.
I can't believe she got it.
Oh, the choke.
Jawbone.
She got it. She got it.
Watch your face. Watch your face.
Oh, shit.
He following this shit. His damn knees got weak. Oh, this nigga knees got weak.
You were supposed to swallow for you.
No, wait.
Oh no.
I know what.
Get off.
Oh!
Damn, y'all sure.
And that concludes our show. I done heard of kissing cousins, but I ain't heard of sliding sisters. I done heard of kissing cousins, but not sliding sisters.
Hold on.
I got you.
This is where it broke it.
You gonna start from that end.
She does do a pretty good leg. She does a pretty good leg.
You gonna start from that end.
Y'all see how his reflexes is?
Hey,
It dropped.
open it up. Open it up.
That peach up.
Because I want to mess with you.
You gotta open it up.
Remember,
Oh,
that was out of grapefruit, y'all. I'm so sorry.
it doesn't matter.
That was out of grapefruit.
You gonna make that
So
feel?
she did an orange.
I like oranges anyway. You know, grapefruit get in your pee hole. It's something, it's something terrible.
Okay, so.
Oh, you already used that one.
No, I cut it before I cut it before. Okay.
Well, damn.
How much vodka have your
That's a
sister
virgin.
had today?
That orange the virgin.
That girl's a virgin. But she is squirting.
Oh,
God
Lord.
damn.
That's how you do it.
So,
It broke.
You
You know, that's what
broke
you
the
know,
line.
you got this, you know, you got this, you know, you do what you do with it. You
Oh,
know,
so you do that with the on the
Yeah.
penis? You
Yeah.
fucked up a whole good arm. Just put some mouth on it. I don't
When
need
you
no
doing
arm
that,
over
you know
there.
what
Oh,
Pour some sugar on that damn thing.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Wow, y'all, she is just sexual. I bet those niggas be happy. But they show you that, but then when you get home, it don't be nothing like
boy.
one position. It be one position. It be, I'm tired. My head hurt. Hurry up.
Are you done yet?
You through?
Oh, shit. That was
Oh, she juicy.
That was what?
Okay. I got some necklace over here. Here you go, love. You got stuff running all down your leg and things. Here, get
That's
that
all
for
right.
you.
I like when it run down my leg.
Me too.
Oh.
I like
You know,
She's a
don't
square.
I ain't gonna give a
She's a
chance one
track
day.
star.
I'm gonna swallow.
Oh.
Let it run. Yes.
No,
Oh, got the honey now. We got that.
No, that was,
What-
oh.
well,
Y'all know
that's
what
syrup.
this is? Y'all know
What's
what this
that?
is?
What's that?
What is that?
This is called tightener.
It tight. What it tighten?
It tight.
The coochie.
Whoa.
Everything.
Yeah.
From the root to the tip.
It tightens. I mean, what I'm saying is, put it on now, let it sit for a little bit, let it marinate. So if you just want to feel like, if he wants to feel like, thank you. Yeah, where's that? Buy you some tightener. Guess what?
So what she's saying
Yeah,
is to the lady,
Called snapback.
if you ever run across a man and he doesn't fulfill you, tighten it up.
Snapback.
You don't even need warm water.
If you find your snapback in the man and it's bad.
Ladies that lie to get you in trouble.
Oh, so we got preserves. So we just do some of everything in the stove, huh?
Caramel. Caramel.
Have you ever just poured some hot cheese on the bitch?
Yeah.
Okay,
Said
now if I got some cornmeal, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's cornmeal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, me personally,
Caramel, caramel.
we're gonna start
Tomato,
out-
tomato, potato, potato.
We're gonna start going across the lips. You know what I'm saying? So I
Hold
can-
up, what you putting on the lip?
The cornmeal.
Oh, the cornmeal. Okay.
Ew.
You gonna lick it out?
Don't go.
You kiss the
Pour a little bit
lip.
on your forehead.
Oh.
Kiss the lip. Put
Pour a
cornmeal on
little
the
bit on
lip.
your
Pour it on your head. She gonna lick it like she did that
Wait a
pig.
minute, hold on.
Nah, don't put it
Oh,
on
you
your
gonna
head.
demonstrate?
Demonstration.
No.
He took that time out fast. Oh shit. Oh, fucking lip.
What the
Lip.
hell?
That's what you said. Put it in.
Come on with it, Judy.
Go ahead. Show and tell. Just a girl. Oh, ooh, it's
What the fuck is going on here?
next level.
Let me eat this piece.
I drink to
Ask
that.
her to
Serious, man.
So where? So if you with your woman, so where you're gonna put it?
I'm start off her lips.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go to her breast.
You gonna put it around her butt crack.
It's a breast right there to your lip.
I ain't make her eat it.
It's a breast right there to your lip. It's some breast right there to your lip. It's next level 2.0. Going to
Next
the next
level.
level.
She's not gonna
Hey,
do no.
we gonna take the car club part off and just say next level 2.0. Now these conversations be next
That
level.
look like some triple Z's to your left.
Man.
Miss Anderson.
This my sister.
Yeah.
So, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Triple Z's.
Come on, sis.
Demonstrate it. Demonstrate. Oh. Now put that.
This my sister.
Ooh.
Come on, Ken.
Ken, lick that motherfucking thigh, boy. Lick it, nigga. Lick it, Ken. Come on, baby. Demonstrate. Demonstrate, baby. Double dirty. Here. Go. Come on, kid. Lick it. Slap it up, lick it, rub it down.
anything go.
Put it on
I know
his
I
lips.
will.
Don't need to be.
Put it on,
I know I
put it
will.
on his lips. I know. Look, I got his face.
Come on, go.
I know I will.
Put it on his lips.
Ah.
My
You
boy
ready to
said,
let me do you?
oh Lord Jesus. He said, let me do you.
You get ready to let me do you?
These are sexual
Let me
words.
do you.
Oh,
Shit. I ain't been to for nothing.
do me, baby,
Post something somewhere.
like you never done before.
Can I wipe my bag?
No,
That's a brand new bag.
But that's a bag right there.
That's a bag right there.
Right,
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh, everybody
Don't
gonna lick
mess up
them
this
thighs
man.
over
Don't mess
that.
up this man.
Get that thigh.
He got
But you need some. I sit the napkin right
Don't worry
there.
about it, I lean
That the
forward.
napkins is right next to you,
You gotta be quick.
baby girl. The napkin right there.
Where? Don't
Put
knock on
on
my
that
drink.
red dress.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me get the
shit.
camera right.
And
Hold on, wait a minute.
High
Oh.
heels.
And when they make it off,
Uh-huh.
Ooh, lady, damn, you put a lot on there.
I would have been full.
Oh,
well,
Lord.
damn, get it ready.
Oh, shit! Let me turn that around a little bit out of
Became
line.
X-rated.
Oh, X-rated, next level two. Boy, what you doing? Mama, Mama, there go that man again. Mama, there go that man again.
Hey, brother.
Hey, you got that nigga bobblehead there.
Nigga, we gonna sit and know.
That's what I'm talking about. That boy, damn near suck the skin off of it. Woo.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head and I ain't did shit. Whatever. Well, damn.
We might not have no more segments like this for a minute.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe it. This has been a wonderful show today. Brought to you by Channel 13 and PBS. Man, hey, fuck Sesame Street, they don't like black people. Nigga grow up all his life watching motherfucking Sesame Street and Big Birds, they don't even want to talk to black people. Boy, ain't that a bitch? All the motherfucking butterfly in the sky.
Elmo was black.
Elmo was black.
Elmo-
I know Mr. Snuffleupagus had to be black. He was high as a bitch. Hi, bird. He was high. Mr. Snuffleupagus. That nigga said, hi, bird.
You know.
The Groucho had to be black. He was in the damn trash can. Cookie Monster had to be black. All he did was sell cookies and shit.
And he was
Fucking dope fiend.
I love cookies.
Man. Cookie. The fucking count had to be black. All he want to do is count money and shit. What? Three bitches. What?
Before we leave out, man, that was a beautiful segment. Big boy Troy, I appreciate you.
Hey.
You always come with it, baby. I appreciate you.
Man,
You
that
always come
motherfucking
with it.
bag. She be having the cat. What is that? The cat that had the trick, the bag of
Hey,
tricks.
I always come with it. Well, we're gonna give you our minute, and what we're gonna do is, my producer's gonna get with my boy Chris and gonna tune that music. But I'm gonna introduce his music and his album right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So y'all can go get it.
Oh, okay, well then, yes, what's up then? Well, alright, so you can follow me, TransG869, but you can also follow me on YouTube as Christian LeVay. I did change my artist name to TransG, but Southside Drippin'.
Southside dripping.
That was my first release,
That's the
you know
shit
what I'm
right
saying? And it's under Chris $. But I released another song called After Trenches, and that's under TransG. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, all that there. You can go follow me. And I got a mixtape coming out. So give me about 2 weeks.
What's the name of the mixtape?
And Southside Unleashed.
All right, so if somebody want to do some work with you, how can they get in contact with you?
Well, then, shit, just hit me up on the ground.
Already hit me on the ground.
Okay, what's the gram name?
The official Christian. Just hit me up on the official Christian or TransG869.
There you have it.
Appreciate you having a guest. I appreciate, my members for coming out. You know what I'm saying? I was representing. I was having a good time, keeping it live, keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? My producer, I said my producer, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's our producer.
Our producer.
Okay, next level producer.
And my mind has been changed, man. Shout out to the what's it, LGBT ABCD community. The community. And what is it though? What is it?
LGBTQ+.
LBGTQ plus community. Shout out to y'all, man.
And y'all
You
remember.
got the non-binary. They don't consider themselves male or female.
Oh, okay.
They just non-binary.
I learned a lot of shit that I didn't even know.
Okay.
So now I'm in the know. So that's what's
I
up.
didn't know about the plus.
I didn't know about
What the plus stand for?
Because there's different levels. You got binary. Binary, They don't consider themselves him, her.
They just whatever.
They just love life.
It's no, that's it.
Okay. All right, man.
Flowers.
So, like I say, all the editing is done, everything that's done by my producer. So, get at him if you want to do the podcast. He does podcasts, he has a studio, T-shirts,
Radio
clubs,
station, publishing company.
But he
We
does
publish your
all.
music.
Matter of fact, tell them how they can reach you.
Just go to illinoisglobal@gmail.com and I will be there. Or you could just call me at 214-554-7553. Illinois Entertainment.
Right.
And that was his producer's voice.
If I were the king of the forest.
You got an album out yourself coming out.
I got an album. It's called Two Times the Lady.
If you want to get a next level, you know what I'm saying? When you have a Facebook, you know what I'm saying? It's next level 2.0.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. It says any level because I couldn't do the whole next word. So it has any level. It's at next level. We have a Facebook. You can get at us. You know, if you know Marcus or my producer or Illinois Radio, you can get at him too. Also, get in contact with us. We all recruit members. But I'm gonna tell y'all this now. Before y'all even come at me, man, joining this squad club is a lifestyle change. Okay? So if you got a mate that ain't down for it, don't worry about joining. Cause it'll break up a marriage. Okay? Okay.
You see, they be licking on each other.
We on family oriented, but not Alabama style. No offense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody watching, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, what last? I was cut out because I wanted to say something. So
Appreciate you tuning in next Wednesday again for us. Pop Next Level 2.0 Auto Club Podcast.
On